Popping? What's popping? You already know who this is. Being boxing news in the building. Derrick James got another one. Man, Ryan Garcia, King Rye, has came down here to Dallas to go see the man, the 2022 Coach of the Year, Derrick James. Man, Derrick James' stock has skyrocketed, man. Everybody want to be trained by Derrick James. He is, if not one of the best in the business. I mean, much love and respect for Derrick James. Much love and respect. King Rye has came down to Dallas to go see the man, Derrick James, to be trained by. And like I said, that is a great thing. What's popping with your ice, man? I'm sure you heard the news, man. Ryan Garcia is going to see Derrick James. Now that he's made that transition to the 140-pound division, he wants to be trained by the man himself, Derrick James, man. Help him with his flaws. Help him to be a dominant force in the 140-pound division, which will be hard, but can't say that it cannot be done. But yeah, it definitely came out on yesterday. I don't ever rush for the news, man, because a lot of times shit be fake. It came out about a week ago that Ronnie Shields was his coach. You see what I'm saying? I ain't run with that. You know, I wait till it come from the real, from the man himself, and it did. And then I'm going to go with it. See, last week, everybody was posting Ronnie Shields. Nah, Ronnie Shields ain't never said it. So I ain't go with that. So I always, maybe a day later or later on that, when it comes from a real recognizable source, then I'll talk about it. And this time it did. Man, it's a good thing for him, though. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at him, man. Derrick James, as we all know, is the trainer of the unified welterweight champion, Earl the Truth Spence. He is the trainer of the undisputed champion in the super welterweight division, Jermell Charlo. I mean, right there, man. You see, he's the man. He is the man. He's also the coach of Frank Martin in the 135-pound lightweight division. Frank Martin is something to be recognized. I'm telling you, Frank Martin is the man, bro. It's coming up. All of these dudes are being trained by Derrick James. Derrick James also trains Marcus Brown, as you all know. I mean, it's going down. World-class boxing gym. Yes, indeed, in Dallas, Texas. He got them all, man. He got them all. As you can see, he was trainer of the year, and he deserved to be. I felt like he should have been trainer of the year. Also, on the other note, he trained Anthony Joshua for his last fight and did a hell of a job. You've seen the differences. So, Derrick James, man, he's doing his thing. I mean, all these boxers are coming to Derrick James to improve their game. And this stuff is not going to be done overnight. And in a sense, you got to have at least a couple of fights to get used to the coach and to start realizing that it takes time. This shit ain't going to happen overnight. But I think all of them picked a hell of a coach. And we all know Derrick James' main priority is going to always be Errol the Truth Spence and Jermell Charlo, regardless of all of these other fighters coming to him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a good thing for him. It's a good challenge. The main thing is Ryan Garcia, naming him his coach. And like I said, do y'all think that this will help Ryan Garcia's game at the 140-pound division? Because there's some killers in that division. There's some killers in the 140-pound division. The number one killer is my most favorite fighter in the world. Is Regis Rougarou Prograis. Well, we will see him fight a guy named Liam Parrow, on June 17th, almost a month away from now. So you're gonna see what type of fighter he is. You know, there's plenty of killers in that division. There's plenty of killers in that division, man. So even Devin Haney should be moving up after this particular fight into the 140-pound division. I mean, there's so many killers in the 140-pound. I mean, Montana Love is still there. Even though he took his last loss, he's still a hell of a force in that 140-pound division. Who else in the 140-pound division? Teofimo Lopez is still there. He has a fight coming up. Gary Antoine Russell, a hell of another force in the 140-pound division. I mean, that division is lit. Jose Ramirez is still there. I mean, that's a hell of a division. Richie Comey is still there. So that's a hell of a fight division. And Ryan Garcia has to take his time, get some soft touches while under the tutelage of Derrick James. Who's suspended? Iceman. Who's suspended? So there's a lot of fighters, man, in the 140-pound division, and I can't wait to see it. And just to see Ryan's work. I mean, the first thing he has to work with Ryan is keeping his hands up, not letting him he got to protect himself at all times. That's the first thing he got to do with Ryan Garcia. Gary Antoine Russell suspended. Wow. I might have to look that up. I didn't know anything about it, man. I didn't know what the hell he did. I hope for no illegal type of shit. Ooh. But the first thing I'm going to tell you like this is going to be a hell of a challenge for Derrick James. And in the same time, he still has to get his main man, Errol the True Spence, prepared for his big and upcoming fight sometime later on this year against Terrence Crawford. That fight has to happen. It will happen. Hopefully they're behind the scenes working on it. But in the meantime, he has big challenges. He has big challenges, man. He got Ryan Garcia. He got Anthony Joshua. Those are big names, man. This man got some big names in his stable. And all these dudes are stablemates now. So shit. I mean, Frank Martin. So, yes, indeed. I just can't wait to see the fights. I can't wait to see the matchups and see if Derrick James is going to have a big effect on these guys, on Ryan Garcia's training. I mean, the other guys that he trained, as you can see, all of them dogs. All of them dogs. All of them love the body. They love the hits to the body. So that'll be a new technique to Ryan Garcia's arsenal. We already know he got that left hook. Now he might have that right there, that straight right to the body. You never know what he might get, what Derrick might teach him. So we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Derrick might have him to train to just do things different, man. I think the first thing he needs to work on is his defense. Work on his defense, work on his footwork, work on just the technical shit, dog, that Ryan Garcia lacks. And I think once Derrick gets to that he could show him where to channel his power, man, how to channel that power in the right direction. How not to keep his head in a straight line when he's moving backwards. That's a lot of flaws that Ryan Garcia has that no other trainer has been able to help him with, that hopefully Derrick James can help him with. I think it's going to be a hell of a challenge. And again, this is not gonna happen overnight. So I don't want to hear nobody on here talking negative. If Ryan don't look so good, during his first fight back with Derrick James, give him some time. Give him some time with his new coach, and I guarantee you'll see the effects. Um, Another good fighter that was under Derrick James was Burley Burleson, man. I hadn't seen him fight in a while. I know he took a couple of losses, but remember this, y'all. Losses come with this shit, bro. You know, losses come with this shit. Losses definitely come with this shit. We can't expect all these fighters to finish 50-0 like a Floyd Mayweather. It's not gonna happen like that. Okay, you gonna get some W's, you're gonna get some L's. What was going on, Bruce Jazz, and more? Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, Lawrence Clovers. Yeah, that's just the thing that come with Derrick James, man, and Errol Spence and Jamel, man. Them boys love to hit you in the body. When you hit a man in the body, you break them down. So you're gonna see how these guys get broken down to the very last compound. See how it sounds? A little unrational. But check it out, though, man. Back to the topic at hand. I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see how all this shit turn out. Ryan Garcia has to take training more seriously. He has to, show up and show out when he's out here in Dallas. Or if Derrick James is coming to him, all the shit that I was hearing when he was with Eddie Reynoso, I'm hoping don't transcend down here in Dallas, man. I hope he comes to work and he takes it serious and don't just come in for a brief moment, man. I'm hearing all that shit that he used to do, and now that he's here in Dallas, man, I'm hoping that he does what he's supposed to do, man. I would like to see the improvements. Remember, the more improvement he have, the better Derrick James look, and the more Derrick James stock rises. So that's gonna be a big thing tomorrow, man. I can't wait to see it, bro. And do y'all think that Coach Derrick James is a good fit for Ryan Garcia? That's a good question. Do you think he's a good fit for him? Because at the end of the day, that you got to match up with your coach, and you got to be the type of guy who's going to listen to your coach. Because what I'm hearing with Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen was that Ryan Garcia came with his own game plan and did what he wanted to do. I don't know why the hell Joe Goosen was there for him. You can't tell this man how to do it and what to do. Shit, he was coaching himself, it would sound like. And reason why shit didn't work out. Probably the whole reason why Joe Goosen probably came with a game plan, and Ryan Garcia did what he wanted to do. Therefore, reason being, Joe Goosen didn't come to the to the post conference with him. You know what, dude? You're gonna do what you want, do your own shit, and I'm out. That's probably what happened. Oh man, dude, Ice man, you tripping, bro? Yeah, man. But Ryan Garcia, man, you gotta listen to what they say. They say he just does what he want to do, man. Joe Goosen couldn't tell him anything, and you see how that fight went. You see how that whole deal went. If you can't be coached, and that's the main thing right here. Can he be coachable? Is he coachable? Because I don't give a damn who you have as a coach. If you're not coachable, and it just ain't gonna happen. Derrick James got to put his foot down and be like, look, dude, all that prima donna shit you were doing over there, all that goes out the window. I'm the coach. You got to listen to me, and this is how the shit gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And I think if Ryan Garcia, if he does what he's supposed to do, bro, I think he'll be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. Think about it. Ryan Garcia gonna be in the ring training with like a Jamel Charlo and an Errol Spence. Shit. That boy game gonna be sharpened. That boy game gonna be sharpened after being knocked down a couple of times. After fucking Errol and Jamal knocking him out several times. If he sticks to it, he gonna be a hell of a fighter, bro. Cause that's some fucking dogs. If you were in the ring day in and day out with some fucking real dogs, bro. Man, what I'm talking about, he gonna be so fucking sharp. Shit. Fucking Bruce Gas said Derrick James do a pitch check when he sees one. Hey man, Ryan Garcia is definitely marketable. He's definitely marketable. But you gotta place him right, dog. You gotta place him right with the right fighters. I think he can still make a lot of money in the game. I don't think he should fight Rolly. Rolly ain't did nothing to get there. I think if Rolly would have beat the old man last week fair and square, I think that would have been a good fight to make. But therefore, seeing an old man beat Rolly ass, you'd only expect for Ryan to beat him up or knock him out too. So that kind of shit ain't gonna make nobody want to watch it because you already see Rolly's not the goods. Bruce said Ryan needs to see the Wizard for a heart. Well, I'm hoping that he's with the Wizard right now. I'm hoping Derrick James could be that Wizard, bro, and get that lion a heart. Remember now he's with some lions now. He's with some real beasts right now. So that's what I'm saying. By him being in the stable with dudes like Jamel Charlo, Frank Martin, Errol Spence, I mean, I think that's gonna help him out a lot, bro. When you're around some real dudes that do this shit, I think that's gonna rub off on you a little bit. And he might get that heart. He might get that thump, that little edge that he needs. If he sticks to it, if he's real with it. At this point, it's up to him, bro. It's up to Ryan Garcia to really want it. And if he really wants it, bro, motherfucker try to call me, bro. If he really wants it, I think he can get it. It's not an issue of him getting it. It's an issue of him really wanting it and doing what it takes to get it. That's the catch to it all right there, bro. A lot of fighters, these fighters ain't trying to do what it takes. They don't want to put in the time. And if he's around some real dudes that's putting in the time, doing what they got to do, hopefully it all rubs off and it all works out for him. But he got a long way to go. Hopefully now that he's at world-class boxing gym in Dallas, Texas, hopefully he's with the right people that will help him to get where he needs to get. Just being around iron, dude. Remember, iron sharpening iron. He's coming in that motherfucker dog. Hopefully Jamel and, like I said, Frank Martin and Errol Spence can sharpen him up a little bit and get him right. They're going to get him right. If he sticks to it, if he's serious about it, and he changes his work ethics, I think he'll be okay. It's up to him, though. He has to be the one that wants it. And if he wants it, it's there for him. Because he's in the stable with some real dudes, some real boxers, some dogs. And that's, hopefully it all rubs off on him. It rubs off on him. Remember, Jamel wasn't knocking people out like that till he came to Derrick James. So you never know how this shit might work out with Ryan. But it takes a couple of fights for you to start seeing, the work. Just like Anthony Joshua's last fight, you really didn't see much, but I think during his next fight, you see a big difference. It's gonna be a good thing though, man. And I just wanted to come on here and chop it up right quick about this whole deal with Ryan Garcia going to Derrick James, being in a stable with these dogs, Errol Spence, Frank Martin, Jamel Charlo, Marcus Brown, Anthony Joshua, just being around these type of dudes, I think it's gonna help him out a lot. Just like I said, he got to change up his work ethics and do what he got to do. And eventually, man, he might be that guy. But at this point, it's totally up to him to do what he has to do. And with that being said, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. And I'm out here.